And they managed to get $64.99 for it.
Wow.
I know, but we've got 3 of these, and we've also got these, hon. If you pass them down, I'll bore them to death with these as well.
Hi and welcome back. Hope you're all well. Today we thought we'd go through some backlog.
Yes, how exciting for everybody. Don't go switching off though, because we have had a really busy time, haven't we?
Yeah.
But we need to address last week's video, and I'm going to put my glasses on, hun, because we've got a lot of people to thank.
All right.
Just want to thank everyone for joining in with our hidden lyrics. That was very kind of you. The week before we had 3 people.
We did, this week loads of people.
Got loads to read out. So we've got Sycophants, what a great name. Sycophants 2937 got first place by getting in first and getting them right, so well done to you. The Gloria Gaynor, at first I was afraid I was petrified. That was a true story about the spider. It was only 2 inches from my face.
Yeah,
I did call you,
really
didn't I?
weird.
It was, yeah, but we were like, is that even a spider? It just was weird. So the people that got the Gloria Gaynor, we've got Darryl Cooper, we've got Hilary Rhodes, we've got Sandra Nightingale, we've got Flipping Superb, what a great name.
Ooh.
We've got Ryman's Emporium, which is the lovely Malcolm, who's got Buddy the Cat,
Yes.
who tries to star in all of his videos.
Yeah.
And we've got Monique Hanford, what a pretty name, and we've got lovely Gwaz. So we're going to move on to the people that also got the Queen lyrics. That was when I was talking about my puzzle hunt, and I have finished the donkey puzzle. If anyone is interested, it was a donkey puzzle and I did finish it. There is one bit missing at the minute, but I haven't done the crawl around the floor bit and looked under everything, so I've still got to do that. But it was tonight. I'm going to have a good time, and we're going to say thank you to Alan Starbuck, to Carboot Chris, who from Cooking from Cooking the Haydens. We've got Babs at the Attic. We've got Fix It for Reselling Lee. We've got Tina Con. She's Always Flipping Mandy. We've got Carol McDonald. We've got Catkin Lane Emporium. What a pretty name. We've got the lovely Junie D. We've got Brooke, who is our camera specialist. We've got the lovely Michael Moore. We've got Grandma Wonders Off, another amazing name.
Yeah.
We've got Joan, lovely Joan. We could fill a whole video about how lovely Joan is. And we've got Mick N9366, who left us the most amazing comment about how genuinely lovely we were. So thank you, Mick. I'm assuming it's Mick. It's MICN, so Mick N. I don't know. But thank you very much. Such a lovely comment. And thank you for everyone for joining in there. It's so nice, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's like meeting up with friends, isn't it, hon? So we're going to do the same thing again this week. We've got 2 hidden lyrics. Will you get them or not? That's the thing. That's the thing, hon. So put a bit of paper down. We've got the laptop here in case I need to look at anything. But we have been, we've been having a right old time, hon, haven't we? We've been ill recently. And because of that, we started going through some stuff in the garage. And what we found is that we were actually making a bit of headway.
Yes, I mean, like I say, we have a lot of stuff in there, and it is time to tackle it all. You know, it's time we put a blanket ban.
We have not been sourcing for weeks
which
now,
is killing us, really.
Especially when we watch all the lovely YouTube resellers buying lots and lots of stuff, having a lovely time, and we're not doing any of that.
We're not doing any of it.
We are knee deep in tat in the garage.
Yeah, we have to have a massive sort. We have to get stuff listed, get stuff sorted. Stuff just gets put on a shelf, and because it's a little bit more tricky to deal with than another item, which is just quickly wipe over.
Yeah, you've sort of lost interest when it goes into the garage. That's it. The initial surge of the fun of buying it. It needs a clean. Put that on the shelf and leave it for 3 years. That's sort of how we tackle a lot of our items that need a little bit of time. But I've got to say, hon, I have been in the garage since we started getting ill, going through it, and it's just it seems to have been so long, hun.
Yeah.
How long have I been out there?
Well, it's been 7 hours and 15 days.
Oh my goodness me, hun! It feels so much longer. It feels like I've spent most of my year in that garage.
I know.
But we are starting to get some spaces. It's so rewarding when you go out there, and even if it's a very tiny space, you think, some tat used to be in that space.
That's it.
We are sort of trying to clear, aren't we? So what we thought we'd do in this video is show you some of the things that, the value sort of. I've picked out things, hun, that have the values surprised me a little bit. Things
Yeah.
you think, oh, should I just chuck that away and give up? And you think, oh,
Then you
actually,
think actually it's
worth a bit of money. So I think
we have that a few times, don't we?
we do, yeah, we get quite surprised. So we thought we'd show you some of these unusual things. And I'm going to start with one of the most frustrating things that we own. We bought it in, I don't know, back in the day. It was with something else. It was a box of toys that we sold the toys quite quickly years ago. This is all before lockdown. And this item was in the box, the bottom of the box, whether the woman knew it was there or not. But I've looked, I've had at least 4 or 5 looks on the internet over the last few years because I've not been able to find it. So it's a Wimbledon, I know. It should have been a couple of weeks ago, but there you go. I'm on the ball. Hey, it? On the ball.
On the ball.
So it is a Wimbledon, like a miniature, I think it's a souvenir racket.
Excuse me.
And what I have learned, hun, is this little miniature ball, I think this would have been on a keyring. I did see one the other day, and I think this little white bit here would have been on a keyring. It's vintage, but I've never been able to find anything to do with it, anything similar. I've searched all of the internet, Google, I've done it all. Hun. And what I've done is I've given up. I'm not putting it back on the shelf. I'm putting a price on it. It may be ridiculously overpriced. It may be ridiculously underpriced, but whatever. It didn't cost us anything because the toy, paid for the toy, and it was in the bottom of the box.
Yeah.
So I've put on this $24.99.
Wow.
Can you hear everyone laughing? It does seem a lot of money for vintage souvenir, but you don't know. Wimbledon stuff can be collectible. If we've still got it in 4 years' time, we may reduce the price, hun.
Fraction.
But that's our first item. So I thought I'd show you because it's a bit unusual. Hopefully, someone's seen one before and go, no, you only get £12. But
it
got
is
to try,
difficult. You know, when you search and you just cannot
there's
find
no
it.
sold and there's nothing anywhere like it. What do you do
at all?
You have that fear of underpricing it, don't you? You think, I don't want to underprice it and lose out, so I'll put that back on the shelf. And
you can't find it, which makes it very rare.
Yeah, that's it. That is it. That is the good thing about it. But how rare?
Yeah.
How rare? What's it worth? I need someone to tell me what it's worth. Yeah. I like to always look on solds to get an idea. I'm not that happy about just making up a figure because I could be massively underpricing it. But anyway, that's the first thing, hun. Why don't you do that big old chunky thing you've got there?
This?
Yeah. I watched... I don't know if anyone watched our recent video where we did an auction and we had those Dempsey and Makepeace postcards, didn't we?
Yeah.
Photos.
Yeah.
They did sell. And it made me watch the first ever one because I was a massive Dempsey and Makepeace fan.
Yeah, I used to like Dempsey and Makepeace
and they
as well.
had one.
Did they?
This massive phone.
Yeah.
I sat there having a giggle.
Yeah.
So I've got to figure out what that's called now. Is that the multi-band portable radio receiver, hun?
It is going to be, yeah.
Now, someone did sell one, parts only, for $11.99.
Right.
So it's sort of a place to start, isn't it? If it's working, can you test that sort of thing? I don't know.
I got no idea. All I can do really is put batteries in and see.
Sort of see.
You know, hopefully the battery compartment's fine. Yeah, battery compartment's lovely and clean. So yeah, I mean, fingers crossed. That's all right.
Still coughing.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a pain, but there you go. Yeah, I can't get it back on now.
Don't break it.
No,
it's worth $11.99. Woo!
No,
I didn't know if it could be worth more, but that's where we'll sort of start from. If it's going to be untested, we'll just put it up at $11.99. Probably get a tenner.
Yeah.
But it's a cracking piece of vintage electronics, isn't it? I mean, look at that. Make a great prop.
Yeah. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? That's fantastic.
So I'm going to move on to this item, hun, because when you picked it off the shelf and said to me, oh, it's probably not worth much, I did have a look.
Yeah.
Now, someone did sell one, and it was new, never used. Now, this is taped up, but I don't know if that's original tape, so I don't know. So the price I'm going to give is new, unused. Yeah. So it's difficult to know. We'll obviously have to look at it.
Yeah. Basically, did you send it?
Did you send the box? Yeah.
Is it one of these ones where you could have the satellite in the other room?
Are you asking me? Because
no,
I don't feel I've got that sort of knowledge.
I'm asking myself, really. But anyway, I'll show you.
You're coming to the wrong person if you're asking me. But it did. One did sell, as I say, new, never used, for $19.99. So it gives us a rough idea of what we could get if it is unused. If it's used, obviously it'd be worth a little bit less, won't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so send audio, video, and a remote control signal from one room to another.
Well,
but yeah,
who'd have thought that
Sorry,
could
what
be
price
worth
did you sell
£20? £20.
£20.
I know.
Okay,
It's not bad, is it?
it's quite old as well,
Yeah.
really. But well, that's all right. It's not
Shall we
bad.
move on to the beast?
Yeah,
The big beast you've
the
got
big
there.
beast. I'm gonna have to put this down.
This is
because-
called a Rotomatic
There you go.
Viewmaster 501 electric photo slide viewer. Now, I've got a bit of a range on this one, hun, and it might surprise you with the value of it, because it's sort of probably worth a bit more than you may be assuming. But
Okay.
it comes with all those things, and it's whether those things are going to go with it or not. In the person that sold this, they had one of those rotary things stuck in it.
Lens cap in.
That is this. I'll get it out. So what we have is 3 boxes of these, or 3 of these boxed, and this sticks in it somewhere, hun, doesn't it?
Oh, okay. It goes up like that.
So
yeah,
the person that had it had that, and
So
there's
that-
some sort of
So that would go
what do
like.
you call it? Remote control in there as well. Was there? Have you got a remote
Oh yeah,
control?
there's a remote control there.
So that is sort of what the person had,
Right. There we go. Right. Okay.
and they managed to get $64.99 for it.
Wow.
I know, but we've got 3 of these, and we've also got these, hun. If you pass them down, I'll bore them to death with these as well.
Oh, hopefully it works.
If not, I think you'd get a bit of money for these bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So these are like,
Have we said that
Yeah.
this would come from auction sort of thing?
I don't know if we have. No, I don't think we've
but
got to that bit yet.
Right.
But it comes with 4 of what Paul's holding
So
there.
what is this then?
Look at me, hun. I used your name there. Oh, I just ruined it by saying hun. Yeah, why not? These are they holding
Oh,
slides?
okay. They're storage for the
Yeah.
slides, are they? Okay.
So
So you just slide them in and
Yeah,
out.
so I've tried to look for these on their own, but they're a bit damaged and whatever, but they are vintage.
They're not in the best condition.
So
no.
I sort of thought you'd want to put them all together. So I've put a price of between 65 and 75 all in. That's
65
obviously if
and
it's
75.
working.
Right. Okay. They all got them. Oh, they've all got them in. as
Yeah,
well.
so for someone who uses it as a hobby,
Yeah.
it's a shame we didn't find this when we had all those slides. When we had all those slides that we got a lot of money for, we could have done it.
No. Yeah.
Are they not the same thing? Are they not?
Slides,
Because they're
no.
Viewmaster. I didn't know if it was.
No,
If it
it's
was
not.
no?
It's not. No, because this is square slides that slot in.
They were round, weren't they?
They
Oh
were
yeah.
round, yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay, cut the video. I made myself look like
Oh, that's staying in.
tomato
That is.
now.
Yeah, we got 4 of these.
I thought they were square. You're right. They're round. It wouldn't have fitted at all. Right, move on swiftly, hun, because I've made a wally of myself there.
So we've given the prices for that. So no, that's
not bad,
that's
is
not
it?
bad at all, actually. You know, that's pretty good. So
Shall we move on to something that you paid a really good price for, but we've got nothing to test it with, so we don't know if it works or not. Let's move on
what's
to
that?
this bag.
Oh, this.
You paid £1 for this whole
I
bag.
did.
Woo, what a
Well,
bargain.
it's a bargain, but we've got no idea.
No idea whether
what
it
to
works.
do with it, or whether. I mean,
So these are Disney. You've got 3 Disney Infinity bases, I think they are, hun.
you see that? Yeah.
And then
They're
you've
all
got
USB, aren't they?
you've got 3. I've written it down. 3 Portal of Powers. Doesn't it sound good?
Portal of Power.
3 of those. People are going to send help. And then you've got a Skylanders Swarm figure. So you've got some sort of little figure in there.
Right.
So the Portal of Powers, hun,
Yeah.
normally go for between £15 and £18 each, obviously working.
Each.
Disney
Okay.
Infinity, the bases go for about £7 each working, and the figure is only worth about £4.
Okay.
So it's what do we do? We've taken it off the
It's-
shelf, so we need to not put it back on there. But what do we do
It
with
does
it?
make me want to just do everything together.
Yeah, but what, untested?
Well, yeah.
Do we put it on auction or do
I don't,
we?
the thing is, if they, I don't know what happens. You see, whether
No,
there's
I don't
any
know.
form of light or anything
You
like
could
that.
always
I don't know, to be
YouTube it
honest.
to see
Yeah, see if
someone's
there's,
made
see
a
if
video,
there's
I'm
any
sure.
way of testing it without actually having.
Could you not put that,
console.
because that's like a computer
Oh
that's
yeah,
set
yeah.
off.
You can
Can
put,
you not put it in
you
the...
can power it. No, but you just don't know what it actually
It
does.
does,
So,
no.
so we need to
A bit
we need
more
to look
research
into it.
into that then. but
Yeah, so we've got 3 of each.
Yeah.
And,
So it's quite a lot of money's worth when you look at it there. For £1, you've done well there, hun. It's just a shame we can't test it and see if it works.
Yeah.
But
I'm
we'll
sure
look at that.
somebody might be shouting at the screen, "Oh, you've just got to do that."
Yeah, it's probably really easy. We'll look really daft, aren't we?
But no, that's fantastic. So yeah, so
Not
we could
bad.
get a reasonable return.
It just makes me think that the charity shop had no idea what they were either.
Yeah, that's
But I'll
it.
just put £1. Someone's going to buy them.
Someone will buy it, and yeah.
So shall we move on to the amp? We've got a guitar amp, I don't know if the company that made these only made the one, because there's not any.
Is there not?
Can't find any. This is a Doobie guitar amp, a G15. If
What a
anyone's,
cool name,
I know,
Doobie.
Doobie. It's ever so cute.
Yeah, it's a little mini amp.
We think
so
we
it's got
got
a
it
nice
from
cover on it.
Auction? We
Yeah, I
can't
think it might be
remember.
auction. Yeah,
We've had it for years.
but
We've had it
Yeah.
for years, hum.
yeah, it's quite a nice little amp, really.
And the problem
It's
is,
one of these little practice amps, isn't it?
yeah, but the problem is when you can't find the same make, you can only go by other makes, and the other makes tend to be Marshall and Fender, and obviously their items are well-known makes. So
See, I have sold mini ones similar to this for around the 30 sort of pound mark.
yeah, see, I've
25,
sort of put 20 to 25 because
Yeah.
you're going up against Fender and Marshall, and it's difficult.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh,
yeah.
AC and DC.
Oh, AC and DC.
Yeah,
I have
AC,
no idea what
DC.
that means. But
Oh,
yeah,
the
so
power's in the back. No, I'll just pop that up. No.
it's quite cute.
Oh, there is a.
Your bonus, a broken mic.
There's a broken mic in the back, but it's got
I'll
power
put that on
cable
the
in
listing.
there. Oh, okay. It looks like you can power it in the car. It's got
In the car?
yeah,
Oh,
it's got a car adapter in there.
do a
Okay.
bit of busking then, hun, at the weekend, shall we?
Yeah, that's interesting. I haven't seen that before. But normally they're just 240 volt power sort of thing. Or
Yeah, I thought that. Well, should we
But
move
no,
on?
it's pretty cool. So anyway, it needs testing.
but
So
that's sort of about the price.
So we're talking around the
Well,
25.
I'm saying 20-25, but I think you
I-
might want
like
to
I
go more
say,
30.
I have sold similar
Yeah,
for 30, but we'll see. We'll see.
see how it
But
goes.
yeah.
So I'm going to move on to the last thing we've got to show you, and this was something I actually bought for myself because I do sort of like old things, don't I, hun? And and I was going to have these indoors. We bought them at auction. I can't really remember how much we even paid, hun, but I know I liked them and I wanted them when I got them.
Yeah.
But then when we got them, I don't know, they sat on the shelf for a while, and then obviously when I had my 50th, I got those lovely peacock lamps.
Yeah.
And now I've got nowhere for these to go, so it's come time to actually sell them. But
Say goodbye.
say goodbye to them, but they are gorgeous. They're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but they've been on the shelf for at least 3 years.
Really, 3 years.
And when I've looked online, hun, I've actually found someone who sold one, and they sold it for just the actual lamp base for £40. I don't think it's the right light. They had one
No.
of those more like are they called teardrop lights? Bulb.
This, yeah, okay. But this actually fits over the top of the
Well,
bulb rather than.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's meant to be. I liked it and got it, but I don't know if that is meant to be for that base because I've seen someone else selling the pair. So we do have the pair, and they've got £125. So it's trying to know what to do
Or
because
whether you take it off and just
one
do
of these is missing, you see. So is it better just to sell the two as a pair without the shade,
sort
and then
of-
people can do what they want?
So like that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
like that. Because the problem is one's missing.
So
Obviously, it's
the
got the wrong bulb.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
got LED bulbs in it.
Oh yeah, you're clever. But this one, I don't know what yours is like. Yours is worn at the back. This one's very worn at the front, so I don't know. So I sort of put between 75 and 125, I think. But
Wow.
I think they're brass, or if
they?
not, they're gold metal. They like a gold metal. That's definitely metal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like cherub lamps, but they're lovely.
Yeah, they are quite cool.
So, what do you think? Do you think they should go with the shades or not?
I don't know. That's so.
I mean,
difficult.
I haven't researched these. These might be worth a little bit on their own.
Yeah,
so,
it might be worth looking at that first and seeing if splitting it out would actually
always
get you
one
more.
bit missing, isn't there?
Yeah.
Which wouldn't, when I got it, I wasn't worried because I thought I'd just have that at the back, but.
I mean, it does look quite nice with it on there, but yeah, you're right. I don't know.
And people do sell these because we've got some from a couple of other chandeliers we've had. People do sell these droplets because they're sort of cut glass. So we have got a few listings to do of. We've got those balls, haven't we? Remember where that big lamp that didn't work and we had all those balls on it? I took them all off and kept them, and I've kept them for like 3 years. I'm going to separate those and put those on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. There you go. Let us know what you think. Should we put them with in the comments, with or without? That's what you need to put.
With or without the lampshade.
Let us know what you think. I don't think we're going to get £125 for the 2 lamp bases, but
you never know.
They're a little bit warm there, aren't they? Both their bellies and their legs, but I don't know. Sometimes people like that warm look. It sort of adds to it. I can take my glasses off now. Let me just double check. Oh no, I was going to go through. I've picked 3 other things, hun, that surprised us, just to make it a very exciting video.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we do buy things and the price, astounds us a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
these ones that sold. Or
these ones that sold recently. So we're going to flash up here. This is the Scooby-Doo plush with glow-in-the-dark pyjamas.
Yeah.
Covered in brown bits, hun. I don't know what that's come from.
Oh, make sure
I was very excited. This showed up in a video where a boot sale video. We paid £1.50. I was very excited because I'm a massive Scooby-Doo fan anyway.
Yes.
But it sold for £24.99.
That's a great price.
So yes, very pleased with that.
Very pleased.
And when you buy these plush toys, you sort of think, oh, that's probably worth about £12. So yeah, double what I thought.
Yeah.
Then we've got this. This has been a bit of an unusual one, and we've been sorting through the garage. I found this toy. We've had it for quite some time.
Yeah.
And
ages.
Sometimes you're like, oh my goodness me, we've struggled on some months to pay the mortgage, and this has been sat out there and we didn't know. This is a 2002 vintage Bandai Mothra toy from the Godzilla range, and it's sold for $34.99, and it's sold for full price.
That's fantastic.
$34.99. It's been sat on our shelf, on a £35 item.
That is really fantastic, isn't it?
This is the joys of going through your backlog items. You do learn a lot, and you learn that you should not be leaving them there for quite so long because some of them are worth money. Now when we've been going through some of the stuff, we've also gone through some of the stuff that Emily no longer wanted from her childhood.
Yeah.
And this we found in the bottom of a box and thought, oh, that's got a Jellycat label on it, a brand new tag label on it.
Yeah.
So we had a look and we were quite surprised. Now the only thing is it did have a couple of marks on its face which did affect its price.
It did a bit, yeah, but
we were still pleased. It was only that big?
No, I don't think it was that big. I think it was tiny.
It was not very big at all.
It was really small. Like I say, it was I couldn't believe the value for such a small item.
But when Emily was younger, I mean, I'm guessing a lot of you with children and grandchildren will have the same thing. When Emily went anywhere, she had to get a plush toy.
Yes.
Had to. It was like the daily thing that she had to do.
Yeah.
And then it come home and it never got played with and just got left somewhere. So it was in really good condition apart from the 2 marks on its face.
Yeah.
So this was a vintage tag Jellycat. I am Dingly Dangly Elfin Spaniel. They make some weird things, don't they, those Jellycat people? But this sold for $28.99, which was also full price.
Wow.
I know. Look at us.
Wow.
So 3 things there that we've sold this month that have surprised us. Sometimes you just don't know, do you? When you look at something, you just got no idea of what it's worth.
Yeah, I know. That's it. It's crazy, stuff just sat on the shelf as well, and you just think it's so much value.
Yeah, which is why we're sort of trying to get our backlog down because we look right idiots when we make these videos.
We do, it's
so we are trying to get them down.
You're looking at it and you think, I'm sure we'll get around to that, and just not realising.
No.
And
I think what we're trying to do is we're going through our sort of garage at the moment, but I think not 2 or 3 weeks away from being able to show them not being embarrassed and being able to show them sort of the space. But this weekend we decided that we've braced ourselves, haven't we? And we are going to take a look in the shed.
Yeah, wow, that's a place where nobody dared to go.
Yes, the shed. The shed has got years worth of tools.
Yeah.
It's got all sorts in there. Stuff's been squirreled away.
Yeah.
And what a fun weekend that's going to be, hun. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm sort of praying for rain.
Yeah, I mean, the
We've put it off,
shed.
haven't we, for years been putting it off.
Oh, it's not in great.
But there is
nick.
some value in old tools, so you just don't know, do you?
Yeah, I
Just
mean,
don't know.
the problem is I do gather a lot, don't I?
We've been together 25 years. We've gathered
there's
quite a
all
lot
sorts
over
in
that
there.
time, haven't we?
Yeah, and it's just sat there,
Yeah.
not really using them now.
No, that's it. So we're going to hopefully there'll be some value in some of those items.
Yeah.
But yes, today's video has been not that exciting for us to make, probably not that exciting for you to watch, so we do apologise for that. But by making the videos about our backlog items, it's helping us clear through the stuff that we've had for years.
Yep.
It's really making us better people.
Better people, yeah.
So thank you very much for your support for that, because it is, it is helping us get rid of some of this old tat, isn't it?
It is.
So if you like these, there might be 3 people watching that actually like these backlog videos. We'll put another couple up here, shall we, hun?
Yeah.
Put them over you, look.
Over me. You can't see me now.
And then you can have a look at other things we found, because we have, found some surprising things.
Yeah.
But we just want to thank you all for watching and for your support.
Yes, thank you very much.